What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles. Today we're going to focus on a Boston Bruins prospect and current member of the Barrie Colts, Anthony Camara. He's just named to the preliminary roster for Team Canada for the WJC, and as a Bruins fan, I would really like to see him named to the final roster. I think Canada could use the grit and tenacity he brings, which we'll get to in a second. Let's talk about his stats. He's a left wing, so, the prototypical Bruins winger. Gritty, coming down the wing with size. He's 6'2" and 195 pounds. Nice size kid. Like to see him fill out a little more, but that'll come in due time. First year in the O, back in 2009, 2010 at 16, had 12 points, 96 PIMs in 65 games. Then next year, Saginaw had 17 points in 64 games, and then with 132 penalty minutes, was -9 both seasons. Then last year got traded from Saginaw. Had his best year statistically in juniors with 33 points in 66 games, so he more than doubled. He had more appearances than his two previous seasons combined. I was going to say doubled his previous high, but both of them combined I thought sounded better. But and then this year he's playing real well. He's really established himself as a preeminent player with 34 points in 28 games, including 19 goals. Penalty minutes are still pretty high at 39, but this is the first time in his junior career he's a plus player. He's really emerging as a breakout star, and he only turned 19 in September, so he's just eligible for the 2011 draft, where the Bruins took him in the third round, 81st overall. He's projected to be more of a fighter when he came up, when he was drafted, so it looked like they reached for him, but he's really developed into a better all-around hockey player, and dare I say the Milan Lucic comparisons are coming, whether or not they're justified. I mean, we've seen the kind of player Milan Lucic has become, and he's an outstanding contributor for the Boston Bruins on a night-in, night-out basis. Well, when they're playing hockey anyway. But, this kid, Camara, really has that, the intangibles. I think he'll be in Providence next year, at least to start. But I think when you look at what he can do in terms of size, offensive abilities, tenacity, this is a guy you want in your team. And he's a prototypical Boston Bruin. I think the kids in Boston wearing Camara jerseys for a long time. I'm really happy to see what he can do. Like I said, I'd love to see him get a chance to play for Canada at the WJC and show the world what kind of a player he is, and how he plays on night-in, night-out basis. And like I said, I'm real excited for him. He's one of my favorite prospects in the Bruins organization. As a kid that grew up in Boston, idolizing Cam Neely and Terry O'Reilly, even though they're both before my time. Being a Bruin means more than goal scoring. It means playing with your heart and soul on a night-in, night-out basis, and embodying what the fan base of Boston is. And Camara does that as well as anyone. So that's all in this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Anthony Camara, of the one of the top prospects in the Boston Bruins organization, currently playing for the Barrie Colts in the Ontario Hockey League. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.